Traces of Love is a 2006 South Korean romantic drama film, which is based on the Sampoong department store collapse, which took place in 1995. Traces of Love was released on October 26, 2006. It is directed by director Kim Dae-seong. He attended Chungang University for film studies, where he eventually became a film director and a screenwriter. He has many other notable movies, such as The Concubine, Blood Rain, and Bungee Jumping of their own. Looking at the cast, there are three main characters. First is Choi Hyun-woo, who is played by Yoo Ji-tae, Seo Min-joo, who is played by Kim Ji-soo, and Yoon Se-jin, who is played by Ji-won. There were also many supporting characters in the movie, like Min-joo's father, who is played by Choi Jung-won, Min-joo's mother, who is played by Park Seong-tae, Detective Park, who is played by Park Chul-min, the prosecutor, who is played by Jung In-ji, the real estate man, who is played by Kim Ki-cheon, and the chief prosecutor, who is played by Im Jong-yoon. Next, a brief synopsis of the plot. The film Traces of Love is a romantic drama film which explores the relationship between Choi Hyun-woo and Seo Min-joo. Min-joo is a successful television director, and Hyun-woo is a law student. The couple is madly in love, and they get engaged. One day, Min-joo travels to a department store where there's a lot of foreshadowing of its collapse. She seems very hot as the AC is broken, leaving cracks in the ceiling, and a lot of the officials are seen to leave the store right before it collapses. Hyun-woo was supposed to come with her, but he got busy with work and said that he would see her soon. As Min-joo is packaging this gift, the building collapses, leaving many people stuck inside. Once he arrives, Hyun-woo does everything in his power to find her, but eventually he has no choice but to give up. Ten years later, he meets Min-joo's father, and her father gives him a journal. This journal ended up being Min-joo's travel desires for her honeymoon, so Hyun-woo decides that he is going to follow this journey to help himself get closure. As he travels to different destinations, he sees glimpses of Min-joo, which help him to really heal. Along his journey, he keeps running into the same girl, Yoon Se-jin. They become really friendly with one another and open up as they see each other at every destination. He sees a lot of similarities between Se-jin and Min-joo. While opening up to each other, they eventually realize that they both knew Min-joo. They recount on their experiences and realize that Se-jin was with Min-joo during the collapse, but Se-jin made it out and decided that she was going to follow Min-joo's dreams. The pair grow a strong bond together, and they help each other to heal emotionally. Eventually, they become very close with one another and fall in love. The film explored many themes, including love and connection, loss and resilience, and regret and transformation. In the film, Hyun-woo was able to explore a new relationship and learn how to forgive, to heal his wounds, and to find redemption through love. The film really emphasized the importance of connection, where Hyun-woo and Se-jin were able to explore a genuine connection and learn how to heal their emotional wounds. Next, loss and resilience. The story really centers around the theme of loss, where Hyun-woo loses his eyesight, and then he loses his fiancée, which has a lot of significant impact on his life. Through this, he has to find the resilience and the strength to move past his losses. Regret and transformation. After Min-joo's death, Hyunwoo has to explore his feelings of remorse and what he did in his past relationship. By exploring his past, he was able to forgive and to hope for a positive future. Hyunwoo was able to go through a deep transformation where he went from a lot of isolation to finding the strength and ability to love again. Looking at the historical background of the Sampoong department store collapse. In 1988 in Seoul, there was the Summer Olympics, which led to a large development boom. In the time, there was a lot of bans against international construction companies, which meant that a lot of South Korean companies were in the construction industry. Originally, the building was designed to be an apartment, but then it was changed to become a department store mid-construction. This resulted in many of the support columns being removed to install more elevators. Over time, a lot of the air-conditioned units were very heavy, which caused a lot of cracking in the ceilings and floors. So, the actual Sampoong department store collapsed in June 29, 1995. It was located in Seoul, South Korea. It ended up collapsing due to structural failure and killed 502 people and left 937 people injured. This was the deadliest, non-deliberate modern building collapse until the 2013 Rana Plaza collapse in Bangladesh. So what stood out and what I learned? First, the theme of negligence really stood out. This company had many concerned planners, but they fired the concerned planners so they could remove the structural beams themselves. Next, responsibility. While being aware of the issues, a lot of the construction workers just moved the heavy items to the basement rather than taking any other safety initiatives or warning the people. Next, personal transformation. Hyunwoo went through a spot of very deep isolation and he was able to find his purpose again and transform his life. Regret. So the film explores the feelings of remorse and the regret that Hyunwoo had on his past relationship, and it really showed how short life can be and how important it is to really cherish all of your moments. And lastly, love and redemption. Hyunwoo was able to heal from his loss and really redeem his past mistakes, forgive the past, and just heal all of the emotional wounds through his relationship with Sejin.